Hi, Leo. If you'd like to come on in,
Thursday.
have a seat for some symbolic support. I've got your iScry scroll here that we will scry for shapes and symbols if you want to take a screenshot so you can scry in your own time and terms for shapes and symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. Leos will also add on tarot and oracle in your shaman's palm configuration. And as well, we have the ghost tube here kicking for any audio additions that may inspire or irritate. Please do receive or release freely. Your aura scroll that is stepping forward to support. And as well, Leos, if you didn't see my other video, you wait for it. Ready? Oh, look at this. Forgive me. I haven't quite figured out everything, but there it is. And a little something else too. So fun. All right, Leos, let's stay focused. You're welcome to join me in opening or fast forward through. So when you're ready, if you'd like to close the eyes, take a cleansing breath, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the aura of Leo. Leo, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights, and allowing me to be a guest in your aura.
I can't
Gratitude.
speak.
So if there's anything you see, sense, or feel, you know the drill. Follow your own intuitions first. Okay, I get backroom vibes in your scroll quite specifically. I don't know if you're like familiar with like kind of that. I don't know if it's an online thing or whatnot. The back rooms, but I'm also seeing it like a swimming pool. I'm also seeing it like an old school video game. I think it's called Zelda. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Something along that lines. And I have this
Keep
ability.
going.
Okay, there's also something about a parking garage
Harm.
coming through. I'm not really sure. Okay, so in one aspect, when I follow the water, it's like it's out of season. The swimming pool is out of season. So I'm cleaning something up. I'm getting to like the fine debris of cleaning a pool, right? It's like maybe you've had to empty it to put things back. So when you put the water back in, it's fresh water. Maybe it's been 10 years, symbolically speaking, of course. Maybe it's been 5 years. Could even be like a hot tub. Could be a bathtub. I don't know what it is. But it feels like right now there's no water in it. And that has purpose because I'm like really cleaning and scrubbing the vessel. Almost like from the
Yes.
inside out. Because there's a lot of activity. Oh, here we go. There's a lot of activity that is either has been happening or will be happening in preparation for this, Leos, whatever it is that you're working towards. There's a lot of activity. It feels like good business, good busyness. Okay, so I'm also seeing on whatever this is, pool, hot, it doesn't matter what it is, the vessel, because now I'm also seeing it like a mirror. And there are decorations on the side of this mirror that are people, maybe different versions of myself, the aspects of how I see myself. Okay, so very clearly I'm hearing like the conscience of, you know, the little angel, the little devil, or the little Jiminy Cricket there of your conscience, something along
I
that
told
lines.
her.
And when I look into this mirror, kind of gazing upon, for some it might be aging, for some it's beauty, for others it's, just checking your teeth after you ate. There's a whole bunch of different reasons why one would kind of check in, and that's what it feels like, a checking in and knowing where to go deep in, like the big scrub of sorts. And I feel like this is what you've been doing. Okay, so let's wander into, Leo's, your shaman's palm, starting with your pinky, the cave of ice, and then wandering through to your cave. Oh, cave of wind, sorry, cave of hearth fires, rivers, and then earth. Yeah, see, there's a little something, treasures hidden in the shadows. By getting to like that deep scrub, looking in the mirror, like mirror, mirror on the wall. But this feels more ethereal. There could also be someone that's working with cloud scrying, water scrying, or did I say mirrors? I'm not sure. Cloud, water, or mirrors. It's like there's something ghostly coming forward. tidy house and organization
It's
in
warm.
your, it is warm in here, in your heart space here of your, sorry, I got distracted. Wins. This is what I want. This is what I wish, and this is what I want. See how like even this one is busy? Like there's a lot of action going on. Some also like almost like an advent calendar, planning something, doing something, a campground. And then this looks like a campground. Whether this is even of your home, but it feels like it's stacked, but it's tidy. It's not chaos. But cleaning up that stuff, just like the swimming pool, you might also maybe be having a bonfire soon, or you might be, getting a dumpster and going through your house and donating stuff. Just letting things go, a nice good purge, because whatever's coming is even more busy in busyness, but in a good way. And your cave of hearth fires is a sacred contract. Something else is coming up. It reminds me of going in through that, the way that I said, like,
Why did you come?
The pool or the hot tub, maybe you have like a maintenance person or a housekeeper, but you have been doing those tasks, right? You have been, or at least this is how it feels like in your aura. You have been the one working through because I'm seeing those reels now and they say, oh, hi, I'm, the marketer, plus I'm also this, plus I'm also that. And it's all the same person over and over and over again, just indicating, the amount of roles you play and how they reflect upon you. And you're in a state of renegotiating, if I may. Definitely in a state of renegotiating. With the Fool's Embrace and transmuting pain in your cave of rivers, this is how you're feeling. There's a lot of castle consciousness, house, a lot of heart action with water and ethereal waters. I've asked for a wish and I feel like it's coming true. That's how it's making me feel. I asked for something, in this case, something empty to be full of life. And in order for this to drop into that container, it's like having a nursery, or painting a nursery in preparation for a newcomer to your family, cleaning your office, painting your office, or getting a new studio space for your work, or, getting a new position at work, or a new residence or relationship comes in, personal, professional, comes into your life. That's what it makes me feel like. I'm preparing, even if it's in me, just whatever that may be. Maybe you're working out, or you're like, you know what? I'm going to try wearing this. I don't know. Whatever the case is, Leo's like, I'm ridiculous. There's no reason. Hopefully you understand.
Neil.
We'll add on a few more shamans here around the circle of life. If you haven't already, please do like, share, subscribe. Thank you to all those. Yeah, see? Shaman of Reflections. This is incredible. You guys are going deep. Deep. Even though it feels like face recognition, so some of you might be like going through pictures on your phone, on your device, and like clearing out memory on your phone or computer. Again, it's not in this haste. Maybe you're putting it on a drive. Yeah, Shaman of Loss. You're letting something go. Maybe it's like old pictures of you and you used to look at them and go, oh. But like now you're like, oh, I remember that feeling. I remember that version of me. And I want to send a little bit of love, transmute the pain. I want to send a little pathway of perspective to say, you did good. You did good. You did the best you can. And you can stop suffering now because we're transmuting it here. We are transmuting it. Yep, Spirit of Family and Ancestor of Hope coming through to support that. I will share this with you if you want to take a look with me to the best of my skewed camera angle abilities, but it is what it is. And this camera is very sensitive, so I'm going to try not to like get too handsy, Leos.
Do not.
Just don't get handsy with me. So in the Shaman of Reflections with the Willow of the Wisp, I feel like you know this, you understand. And even when I wander into treasures hidden in the shadows, it brings me into the swimming pool, maybe in like season 1 of like Stranger Things, and like things happen in the pool and it goes to the upside down. It doesn't need to be so horrific, but maybe there was something that happened in your life that felt horrific, and that's okay. You're transmuting it. You've transmuted it. And you've created new, what I'm sensing is neural pathways, and even pathways of the heart vessel. because you've reflected by looking like at yourself like face to face.
Fireplace.
Through images, looking through your phone. Maybe you're cleaning up your Instagram. Maybe you're cleaning up your Facebook. I don't know. Or just simply just you every day. You're like, you know what? I don't want to see myself that way. But it comes from the heart space, like a portal opens up in the heart space of it. You're making new promises to yourself in regards to this tidy house and organization.
Lost.
And it makes me feel like if you were once lost, you have now found your way to like a little house in the cabin in the woods or something like that. And you're having this time to reflect. But Leos, it feels so strong to be here because as I'm sitting here in this space, in this cabin, I'm making new promises to myself. And I'm seeing a movie or something or other where, as an example, a writer goes off and takes a vacation to write and get some solitude. And I just need to kind of clear things out. Maybe you go to therapy, maybe you talk to friends, or maybe you go sit somewhere in meditation.
I like you.
I like you as well. I'm making new promises to myself. And I intend to keep these promises. I intend to keep these promises. And that means through the sacred contract and the shaman of loss, letting things go so new things can come in. And those contracts that I'm creating now, maybe it is with people, maybe it is with your job, renegotiating things, acknowledging your evolution, acknowledging the enhancements, but also letting other things go that you're like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. But I've made a promise to myself and I'm going to continue on this path because it's up, 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 and up. And with that comes hope, family, and a radical acceptance of that heart space. And with that radical acceptance of that fire energy and of that hope brings in family. New family, friends, maybe new frequencies of how you relate with people in regards to your work or how you present yourself. And it's not about falsifying and making it prettier or cleaner or airbrushed. I kind of want that, not to say that there's anything wrong if that's the way, you're branding yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But it feels like there's different Leos in different buckets saying, let's rebrand. I say let's, but it's a collective. You're a collective consciousness. You have different parts energetically, emotionally, all that great stuff. And you're looking at this and say, am I looking to be more raw and real? Am I looking to, tidy myself up and step forward into my life, whatever it may be? And I say that as, okay, whatever, it's fine. But you know what I mean. Leos, it's fantastic. And if you are getting a new family, friends, welcoming new people, new energies into your collective campground of consciousness, it looks so fun. I'm not going to lie. It looks a lot of fun. And you're preparing. If you feel like you're in a pause, please know. It's like you're just preparing because the people are coming. What is it? The field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. Your last card that I will leave you with is the mahogany tree of confidence. Maybe this is building self-esteem, building confidence, whatever the case may be. A test of fortitude brings a heart. You're inside the tree of confidence. A test of fortitude brings a heart fortified within itself. Light shed on darkness uncovers intrigue and mystery. This is the journey in which the Leos feel like you're embarking upon and you've been upon. It's just like now it's like, yeah, I'm doing this. Leos, thank you so much for being my muse. All the links are below if you'd like to help a gal grow, for ghost to request a personal, to sharing, and subscribing, whatever the case may be. And until next time, thank you.